Just allow yourself to arrive in this space. And then as you're laying here on your back, just slightly push down into the heels, just feeling rooted. And slightly pushing the knees in towards one another to really seal your low back into the mat, into the ground. Allow your face to soften, the jaw. If you're just joining, we are on our backs with your feet nice and wide, knees falling in, and then just hands behind the head. On this Sunday morning or afternoon, wherever you may be, maybe today you decide to open your eyes, gazing up, or keeping your eyes closed and soft. Before we begin to breathe and move together, just take a moment here to check in with yourself, how you're feeling. If you're holding any tension anywhere in the body, the shoulders, the neck, the jaw. Throughout class, just sending the breath to those areas to help gain some length, to soften. And when you're ready, we'll take a slow breath in, breathing in through the nose, inflating the belly, the ribs, the chest. Maybe sip in more or hold it here at the top. Exhale, heavy sigh all the way out, letting any stress go. Squeeze that belly down towards the ground. Twice more, take a slow round of breath in. Good, hold it in here at the top. And then exhale it all the way back out. Really squeeze your navel in towards the spine. Once more, take a big breath in. Big sigh all the way out. Good, and sealing the lips, breathing in and out through the nose. Keeping the breath nice and fluid and soft. On your next breath in, beginning your 3-part yogic breath, breathing in to the belly, front to back, side to side, the ribs, the chest. Then exhale as slow and soft as you can. Let that breath all the way out, top to bottom, squeezing the navel in. Take a few more rounds of breath here, lengthening your inhale even more, maybe visualizing it traveling up the spine, out to the crown of the head. Letting that breath wash back over you all the way down. Good. Taking 2 more rounds of breath here, taking your time because we have it. So in no rush today for class. The breath is the most important part. Take 1 more round here on your own. Breathe it all the way out. Good. Inhale, we're just going to slowly separate your knees and then maybe just heel toe the feet in so they're hip width distance. And then again, really ground down into the heels, the low back, keeping your elbows nice and wide. And then inhale, support the head and the neck, feel the head and heart up, squeeze your elbows in, maybe shoulders lift up and away, gazing at the belly button. And then exhale, you'll soften your head, elbows open back out to the ground. 4 more just like this, pushing your feet, inhale, draw your elbows in to squeeze towards the temples, warming up the belly. Exhale, open the elbows out as you rest the head back down. Good, 3 more. Push down, root to rise, squeeze as you lift. Exhale to take us all the way back down. Good, once more. Inhale, lift and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good, exhale in the lower. Good, this time adding the legs. We'll inhale, lift the head up, draw the elbows in, lift your legs, maybe tap your elbows towards your thighs. You can point your toes or flex your feet. And then exhale to rest the soles of the feet down, elbows come back down. Good, 4 more. Use your breath. Inhale, lift and squeeze everything in like a cannonball. Exhale to soften down. Good. 2 more. Moving slow is even harder. Moving the body with intention, breath. Exhale, we'll take it all the way back down. Last time, inhale, we'll lift and squeeze. Good, and then this time twist towards your left. So right elbow might touch that left thigh, it might not, but look to the left elbow. And then extend your right leg high towards the sky. Either flex your right foot or point your toes. Keeping your neck nice and soft, inhale here. Exhale, lower that right straight leg down towards the mat to hover. Good, use that low belly. Inhale to slowly reach it up. Good, exhale, we'll lower it down. Good, once more, inhale, we'll reach it high to the sky. Exhale, release it down. Good, release your head and shoulders. Take a hold of that left knee, drawing it in towards your chest. Take a full round of breath in. Just taking a little twist. Guide your left knee over to the right. So inner arch of that left foot will touch down. Arms can be in cactus or to a T. Looking up, or take your chin to the left shoulder. Breathing in into the belly, feeling the breath travel. Exhale, letting that breath completely go as you twist from the belly just a little bit deeper. I will take another full round of breath in here. Heavy, sigh it out. Good, inhale nice and slow. We'll come back to the center. Replace your left foot back down. Bring your right foot back to the mat, knees to the sky. And then again, elbows behind the head, nice and wide. Good, last time, taking the other side. Inhale, lift the head and heart up. Squeeze your elbows in. Float the legs, and then this time, twist to the right. Maybe your left elbow can tap that right thigh, no big deal if not. And then look to that right elbow to keep your neck nice and soft. Extend that left leg high to the sky. Really squeeze the left with the leg. Breathe in. Exhale, lower that left leg to hover. Good, use your inhale to send it high towards the sky. Exhale to soften it down. Good, inhale once more. Lifting it up. Exhale, we'll lower it down. Release your head, draw that right knee in towards the chest. Take a big breath in. And then guide that right knee over to the left. Inner arch of the right foot will touch down. Cactus the arms or to a T. Gaze is up, or turn your head towards that right shoulder. Staying rooted through the shoulders, breathing in, swell and expand the belly. Exhale to deepen and twist from the belly like a wet sponge. Wring it out. Take another big full round of breath in. Maybe sigh it out. Good, inhale, we'll slowly come back to the center, drawing both knees into the chest. And then this time we'll extend both legs high towards the sky. Good, squeeze the legs together like your little mermaid here, or merman. And then take a hold of both edges of the mat. So grab on with the hands. Pull the hands apart as if you could rip the mat, so feeling it engage our arms. Keeping your low back pressing down, inhale here. Exhale, lower your legs down and forward to hover. Keep the low back glued, bend your knees if you need. Good, inhale, lift your flipper up towards the sky. Good, this time exhale, send your legs up and over to the right. Maybe you even roll onto that right hip. Good, take a breath in. And then exhale, come back to your back. Keep pulling with the hands. Take a full breath in. Exhale, letting your legs fall up and over towards the left, maybe rolling onto that left hip. Keep pulling with the hands. Inhale, back to the center. Last time, exhale, lower your legs forward. Squeeze with the hands. Keep your low back rounded. Belly's nice and firm. Inhale, we'll lift them up. Good. Exhale, let them fall up and over to the right. Staying here for one more breath in. Use that belly. And then exhale, let the legs rest down on the ground. Maybe you keep your legs straight today, or you can bend your knees. And again, arms can go wide into a T, gazing up or chin towards the left shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale to twist a little bit deeper. Good. Take another full round of breath in. Heavy, sigh it out. Good. We'll take our hands back to the edges of the mat. When you're ready, inhale, slowly lift your tail high to the sky, and then exhale up and over to the left. Taking it on that left hip, take another breath in. Exhale, release your legs down towards the ground to the left. Maybe the legs stay straight. You can bend or bend one knee or the other. And then rooting both shoulders, looking up or chin to the right. Breathing in, I am. Exhale, enough. Thinking kind thoughts to ourselves, our body. Breathe. Good. Inhale, take a hold of the mat, sending your legs high towards the sky once more. And then exhale, we'll take our feet down to the mat, knees to the sky. And then just graze your heels with your middle fingers. Really root down to the palms, the backs of the arms, the heels. And then inhale, lift your hips high to the sky. Good. Stay strong to the legs. Squeeze the inner thighs together, inner and outer thighs. Engage the glutes. Spread your hands out nice and wide and nice and slow. Inhale, float your arms up towards the sky or the ceiling. And then take the backs of the hands behind you in the grass or on the ground. Good. Breathing in, really spread your hands out nice and wide. Push down in the backs of the hands. Take another full round of breath in. And then exhale, we'll slowly lower your hips back down to the mat. Good. Stay active through the back body, through the feet, and as slow as you can, inhale, send your Frankenstein arms high towards the sky. And as slow as you can, take them all the way down by your side. Good. Inhale, we'll take a good morning stretch. Reach your legs nice and long forward. Reach your hands behind you. Spread your hands out nice and wide. Wiggle a little side to side. Maybe you make fists with the hands. Scrunch your toes or point your feet. Take another big breath, big stretch. Exhale, draw your knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a little squeeze. Maybe rocking a little left and right, massaging the low back. Good. And then we'll take a hold of behind your thighs and find a few rock and rolls up and down the spine. If you like a little more challenging, float your hands to the side. Good. Keep your chest lifted, and then when you're done rocking and rolling, we'll make our way to our hands and to our knees, tabletop pose. Moving slowly with your body. Just make sure that you spread your hands out nice and wide, really pushing down in that pointer finger, knuckle, and thumb. And then tops of the feet can be rooted, or you can tuck your toes. It's up to you. Just close your eyes here and move your body freely. So maybe that's a side to side or a little hula hoop circling the hips. Just warming up, moving the body, the spine. Connecting to the body at a deeper level, taking care of our body, our vessel. And then coming through some cat-cows together, moving with your breath. So don't feel like you need to move with me. Inhale, drop your belly to lift your head, lift your heart, pull the shoulders back, gaze up. Exhale to really round the spine, push the ground down and away through the palms, shins, tops of the feet, gazing back at the belly button. Good. Inhale, lower your belly as you peel the head, peel the tail up. Exhale, nice and slow and round. Good. Taking 2 more rounds with your breath as your guide. Adding on any wags or side body or head nod, yes, and shake it, no. Good. Take 1 more round with your breath. Nice and slow. Good. And then we'll all come back when you're ready into a neutral tabletop position. And then we'll inhale, take your right hand behind the head, look over to the right or gaze up at the sky, big breath in. Good. Can you twist just a little bit deeper and then reach your right arm high to the sky, really twist from the belly, look up at that right thumb. And then exhale, we're going to thread it underneath, taking your right ear, right temple to the mat. Keep that right arm active as you push down in the back side of that right hand. Options are you can walk that left arm all the way forward past the top of the mat, pushing down in the earth. Maybe you take your left hand around to that right hip crease for a little bind. You can also step your left toes off of the mat and the ball of the foot push back for your heel. Wherever you are, allow the body to be soft. Hips are nice and heavy. Take a full big belly breath in. Heavy sigh it out. Good. Walk that left hand back in if you've moved it. And then push down in that left hand as you inhale. Send that right arm high to the sky. Reach as you twist, lift. And then exhale, right hand will come back down. Good. Inhale, we'll take our left hand to our left shoulder. Looking up at the sky. Maybe you stay here. Extend that left arm all the way up. Really reach and twist. Look up the left thumb. Inhale. Exhale, thread that left arm underneath, taking your left ear, left temple down. Really push down in the back of that left palm. Maybe walk your right hand forward or root down into the palm or wrap the right hand around for that left hip crease. Breathe. Keeping the face, the jaw, the brows nice and soft. Listening for your inhales and your exhales. Good, nice and slow. We'll push down in that right hand. Push down, inhale to send that left arm high to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Good, and then exhale, left hand will come back down to the mat. Good, so throughout class, we're gonna work on a few little plank poses. But first we'll take a knee down. So keep your left knee where it is. Just take your left foot towards underneath the glute. And then right foot down to the mat. You can either keep the top of the left foot down or you can tuck your toes. Left hand is your base. Make sure you're not dumping that left shoulder as you reach that right arm high to the sky. Good, maybe you stay here, reach that right arm up and over the ear, slightly sending your hips forward. And really feel that length in the right side of the body from the right pinky all the way down to that right edge of the right pinky toe. Take another full round of breath in here. Big exhale out. Good, nice and slow. Right hand will come back down underneath the shoulder. Spin your left foot in and then bring your right knee underneath your right hip. And then take your left sole of the foot down to the ground or to the mat. Right heel behind you. You can either leave the top of the foot flat or tuck your toes. Send that left arm high to the sky or maybe reach it up and over the ear. Good, engage the glutes, sending the hips forward. You can look down in front of you or up towards the sky. Take another full round of breath in. Big exhale out. Good, nice and slow. Left hand will come back down. Coming back to our neutral tabletop position. And then take your hands just a little bit more forward. Really push down into the palms. Keep your elbows soft. And then take your feet into a wider plank. Good, so just taking a little bit wider of a distance here. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, roll the feet, left edge of the left foot, inner arch of the right. Good, see if you can lift your hips even higher. Good, slowly we'll come back to our tiptoes and plank pose. Breathe in, push back through your heels. And then roll to the right, outer edge of the right, inner arch of the left. Good, see if you can lift your hips even higher, breathing in. And then slowly we'll come back to our wider plank, take a full breath in. And then exhale, hips to the sky, down dog. So if you'd like, feel free to always add a bend to the knees. Your feet are hip width distance, looking back at the feet. Maybe slowly start to pedal out the legs, bending one knee and then the other. Keeping that soft bend in the elbows, really reaching the hips high towards the sky. Good, grounding down to the palms. Biceps by the ears, relax the face, the jaw, the tongue. Good, inhale, we'll lift our heels high. Exhale, bend your knees, look to the top of the mat and slowly travel to the top. It can be a step, a hop, or a jump. Taking your feet hip width distance or maybe a little bit wider. Find a forward fold. So let your upper body drape over the legs. sway a little side to side to move freely here. And maybe grab the opposite elbow, ragdoll. You can play with the weight in the feet, taking it more towards the toes, towards the heels, maybe a little side to side action. Let any worries go, dripping away out to the crown of the head. Taking life one day at a time for when we become overwhelmed. Good, and then slowly interlace your hands behind your head again, and then squeeze your elbows in for a little head massage. Dangle your head a little side to side here. The thumbs can be placed on the neck, just supporting the head, the neck. And then bend your knees a lot. We'll do our roll up as slow as you can. So ground down in your heels. Notice if you're rushing. Good, and you'll come all the way up to stand. Good, then you'll send your elbows nice and wide, lift up, send the hips forward. And then exhale, we'll come all the way back down. Pull your elbows in, nice and slow, roll all the way back down. Good, release your fingertips down towards the mat. And then we'll inhale to find a halfway lift, hands towards your shins or maybe the knees or the thighs. Really push and extend your head forward. Exhale, we'll fold and we'll soften, release the head. Twice more. Inhale to your halfway lift. Really push into the legs push back. Exhale and soften and fold. Once more, breathe in, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, we'll fold and we'll soften. Good, bend your knees, plant your hands, step your feet back to plank pose, top of a push-up. Take a full breath in, and then exhale, maybe knees, belly, chest, or shift the weight to your tippy toes as you lower your front body all the way down to the mat, drawing your elbows in. Now this morning we'll find little spider fingers, so take your little cupcake tinted hands outside the top corners of the mat. You can bring the feet together if you'd like. Push down so much in the tops of the feet, you lift your knees or kneecaps. And then inhale, push down to slowly peel the head, peel the heart up. Follow the gaze down in front of you, and then exhale to slowly lower it down. Good, you'll take two more on your own. Push down, inhale to lift. Maybe you lift so much with the arms straightened. And explore with moving a little side to side and slither back down. Good, take one more here. Push down in the fingertips, the tops of the feet a lot, bellies up and in, engaged. Exhale to slowly ripple it all the way down. And we'll take our palms by your side, hug the elbows back, tops of the feet come to the mat, or tuck your toes, push back through your heels, either hands and knees or lift up through plank pose, and downward facing dog. Big round of breath in, heavy sigh it out. Good, inhale, we'll lift our heels high, bend your knees, look to the top, and slowly travel to the top of your mat. Taking your time to get there in transitions. Inhale, we'll find a halfway lift. Exhale, we'll fold and we'll soften. For this time, arms out to a T, airplane arms. Push down in your heels as you inhale, reach the arms high to the sky, palms come together. And then exhale, hands to the heart center. Good, close your eyes here for a moment. Just coming to a moment of gratitude. Thinking of someone in your life that needs a little extra love and healing. Or maybe it's directed for you today, just sending some love, light. And slowly we'll blink the eyes open. Inhale, reach the arms high to the sky. Good, push the palms together a lot, and then see if you can lift them up even higher. Stay grounded through the feet, bellies nice and firm, tailbone down, inhale. And then exhale, lean up and over to the left. Really send your hips to the right. Good, follow the gaze down in front of you or up towards the sky. Inhale, move slow as we come back to the center. Grow a little bit taller. And then exhale, lean up and over to the right. Hips to the left. Good, inhale, we'll slowly come back to the center. And then exhale, take your hands through the heart center as we slowly fold it down. Good. Fingertips will come to the mat. Step your left foot back, and then we'll lower your left knee down. Coming into a low lunge, ground down in that right big toe. Inhale, we'll sweep the arms up. Then exhale, allow your hips to soften down. Good. Turn your pinkies in, shoulders out of the ears. Really pull back through that right heel. Take a big breath in. Maybe take your heart towards the sky. Exhale, hands will come down to frame your right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your back knee. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Downward facing dog. If you'd like to move through a high to low flow throughout class, you can always inhale, lift your heels to ripple yourself forward. Lower knees, belly, chest, or slowly lower all the way down. Inhale to cobra of your choice or an up dog. Exhale, making your way back to downward facing dog. Nice job. Breathing in. Breathing out, letting something go. Good. Inhale, we'll lift our heels high, bend your knees, look to the top. Travel a different way than the last time to the top. You can always do a little step over step. The closer you get to the top, come to your fingertips. And then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. You decide how you come to stand. You can roll up or you can root to rise, making this practice your own. Nice. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, sweep your beautiful wings high towards the sky. Hands can stay together. You can swan dive it all the way down. Good. Plant your palms, bend your knees. Step your right foot back, and then soften your right knee down. Good. Left heel, right knee have their own lane. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Good. Exhale, allow your hips to be heavy. Low belly draws in. Really pull back through that left heel. Squeeze the right glute. Maybe open up more towards the sky. Exhale, hands will come down to frame your left foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Step your left foot back to meet the right. Downward facing dog. Good. If you'd like to move through another high to low flow, move. If not, just stay as you are. And listening for your inhales and the exhales. Take another big full breath in. Loud sigh out. Good, and then we'll drop to our knees, taking a child's pose. If you'd like, thighs can stay together. You can separate the knees towards the edges of the mat. Forehead down. You can also take your hands back by your sides to rest the shoulders. And in child's pose, keep the intention of the breath. Breathing in so much into the low belly, you feel it expand into the back. Rolling your forehead a little side to side, and maybe also moving your hips a little side to side. Breathing in the future, exhale, letting the past go. Staying here for 2 more rounds of breath. Good. Take another full round of breath in. Really feel the breath expand. Big sigh all the way out. And we'll slowly walk our hands as forward as we can. And then push down in the palms. Inhale, we're going to shift forward, nose past the fingertips. Those halfway push-ups, keep your gaze down. Exhale, halfway lower. Keep your elbows hugging in. Inhale, push down and away to lift up. And then exhale, hips back towards your heels. Good. 4 more. Inhale, you'll shift forward. Exhale, you are strong. Inhale, push up and away. Exhale and sit it back. Good. 3 more. Using your breath. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to lower. Inhale to push up and sit it back. Last 2, moving with your breath. You are enough. Last time. And then inhale, when you push up, we'll come back to hands and knees. And then tuck your toes, coming back into that plank pose. Take a full breath in here. And then exhale, we're just gonna allow our hips to dip down. Toes are still tucked. Pull the shoulders back, lift up, look up. And then use your strong belly to send your hips high towards the sky. Full round of breath here. So give the head a gentle nod and shake. And then we're gonna take our toes to touch. And then inhale, lift your right leg high towards the sky, three-legged dog. Then lift your left heel high to help us travel. Inhale. And then exhale, round knee towards the nose. Cat back, shift forward. Nose towards the knee. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, draw it in. You can always drop to your left knee if you'd like. Last time, inhale, sends it up high to the sky. Exhale, last time, we'll round and shift forward. Look forward and then plant your right foot down. Come to your tented fingertips. Spin your left foot 45 degrees. So right heel, left foot have their own lane. Ground down as you slowly inhale, float your arms up. And then exhale, take your hands to the hips. Really push that left hip forward. Squeeze that left leg a lot. Make sure it's sealed, glute strong, and then pull the right hip back. Inhale, float the arms up. Good, and then exhale again, hands behind the head, elbows nice and wide. So supporting the neck here. Maybe as you ground down in that right heel, you lift up through the heart. Take a big breath in, strong legs. And then exhale, again, draw your elbows in. Shift forward, look down. Maybe you can tap your right side. Ground down, inhale, open your elbows up. Twice more, exhale, round it forward, move slow. Inhale to rise up. Last time, exhale, we'll bring it down. Inhale, arms reach back out, elbows wide. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, take your hands down inside of your right foot. Heel toe your right foot so it's in the middle of the mat. Toes dial are pointing forward. And then spin that left heel down, right heel to your left arch. Bend into that right knee nice and heavy. And then take your hands past that top left corner of the mat, coming onto the ground. It's like up dog in the, down dog in the upper body. Push the ground away. Allow that right knee to go to the right and really push down in that left foot. Let your head be heavy. Breathe. Take another full round of breath. Legs are super active and strong. It's like you're pulling back to that right heel, left leg is strong. Then we'll slowly make our way to our fingertips. And then right elbow to your right thigh as you sweep that left arm up and over the head. Good. Keep the legs nice and strong, looking down to the side or up towards the sky. Good. Take another breath in. Exhale it out. Good. Inhale, we'll come to full warrior, two arms. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. And then inhale, put your right palm to the sky, reverse. Left hand to your left thigh, that right arm reaches over. Good. Inhale, we'll slowly straighten your right leg. Keep reach. Nice. Inhale, we'll take our arms to a T. Send your hips to the left, look to the right. Triangle pose. Right hand will find your right shin. Reach that left arm high, or maybe left hand to that left shoulder. And see if you can really twist from the belly, gazing up to the sky. And the legs are nice and strong, supporting you. Breathing in. Exhale it out. Good. Inhale, we'll come back into warrior two. Bend your front knee, really extend out through your arms. And then exhale, we'll cartwheel our hands down to frame the right foot. Spin your left heel up. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Down dog, maybe a flow. Breathe. Nice. Full round of breath in. Big heavy sigh out. Then we'll take our big toes together. Taking the left side, inhale, extend that left leg high towards the sky. Good, lift your right heel high as well. And then exhale, knee towards the nose, round as you shift forward, nose towards the knee. Inhale, left leg high to the sky, reach it up. Exhale, knee to the nose, round the spine. Last time, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, draw it in. Shift forward, look forward. Plant your left foot forward. Come to your fingertips, spin that right foot down 45 degrees. Good, check out your feet before you slowly round all the way up. Good, exhale, hands to your hips. Really push that right hip forward as you pull the left hip back. And then we'll sweep our arms high to the sky. Good, hands behind the head, doing great. And then inhale, allow your heart to lift up, elbows nice and wide, support the head. Exhale, draw your elbows in. Maybe you just shift and look down, or maybe you tap that left thigh. Round down as you slowly inhale, come back up. Exhale, nice and slow, round it forward. Inhale, you are strong, lift up. Exhale, and we'll round. Good, release your hands down inside of that left foot. And then again, heel toe your left foot, middle of the mat. Pivot or spin that right foot down, so left heel to the right arch. Take your hands off of that off the mat, take it to the top right. Push down in your hands like that you're in down dog. And then send that left knee towards the left. Keep that heavy bend, pull back through your left heel. And really feel that right leg active. Pushing down in the pinky edge side of the right foot. Breathe. Big round of breath in. Big sigh out. Good. Slowly we'll make our way to our fingertips. Take your left elbow to your left thigh, right hand to your right shoulder. Maybe you keep it here. Maybe you extend your right arm high to the sky. If it feels good, right arm reaches up and over the ear. Good. Keep that right leg nice and firm and active. Breathe. Good. And then inhale, we'll find warrior two arms. Keep that front knee bent. Flip your left palm high to the sky. And then reverse. Right hand to your right thigh as that left arm reaches up, 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 and over. Good. Inhale, slowly straighten your left leg. Keep reaching through your left fingertips. Good. Inhale, arms to a T. Take your hips to the right. Look to the left. Reach, reach, reach. Triangle pose. Again, maybe you just right hand rest on the shoulder. Really push into that left shin for stability. Right arm reaches high. Slightly lean back. Feel firm through the legs. Soften the face. Belly's nice and strong. So we'll take one more big breath in. And then exhale, slowly rebend your right knee. Take your hands down to the ground and spin your left toe forward. And then we'll slowly take your hands to your hips. You're in a wide-legged fold. Inhale, we'll come up to stand. You'll take your elbows behind the head. Thumbs are facing down on the neck. Send your hips forward for a little back bend. Open the elbows wide, lift up, look up. And then exhale, nice and slow. Squeeze your elbows in as you round it down. And maybe you stay here and you can sway the head side to side with a soft bend in the knees. Maybe you release your hands down to the ground. Just find what feels good to you here. You can take that big dog like we've done before, where you walk your hands even more forward. So it's like you're in down dog with the arms, feet staying wide. Just be nice and fluid in your body. Let the head kind of go and hang. Maybe stick the tongue out. Breathe. Take another full round of breath wherever you may be. Exhale it out. It will slowly make our way back to our fingertips. You'll walk your hands around to the front of the top of the mat. Left toes will point forward, right heel will lift. Push down into your palm. Step your left foot back to meet your right. And then again, shift the weight into your tippy toes. Hug your elbows in towards the body as slow as you can, down to the belly. Good. We'll take our tops of the feet down to the mat. Hands behind your head here. And I want you to really push down into the tops of the feet. It's like little nose push-ups here. Inhale, lift your head, lift your heart up. Belly's firm, keep looking down. Exhale, tap your nose back down. Your legs are super active. Inhale, lift the head, lift the heart. Exhale, just tap the nose down. 3 more, strengthening the low back. Inhale, you peel up. Exhale to soften down. Last time, inhale, we'll lift. Staying here, maybe you start to float one foot, maybe the other. Really squeeze and point your toes. Keep your elbows nice and wide. Breathe. Take another full breath in. Exhale, release. Hands by your side. Rest and cheek on the mat. And take your hips a little side to side. Feeling the heartbeat. Can you slow down the rhythm of the heart using the breath? Throughout our day, when we need some calm, keeping us grounded. Another slow round of breath in, big breath out. Good. We're slowly going to roll to your left hip. So just come on over to your left side and stack your right leg on top of your left, and then just take your hand to your head like you're chilling at the beach. So elbows down. And then take your feet just a little bit more forward. Good. Come to your right tinted fingertips. Point your right toes and float your right leg just a little bit. Good. Stay here. Or maybe float your left leg to meet your right. Maybe take your right hand behind the head. So you're going to feel super wobbly here. Steady the gaze. Feeling yourself get stronger. Breathe. Take another full breath in. Good. Exhale, release it down. Good. With your peace fingers and thumb, see if you can take a hold of your right big toe. If not, you can just grab the outside edge and then straighten your right leg the best you can. It's okay if it's not all the way straight, but just flex that right foot, sending it high towards the sky. Good. If you need to bend it kind of like a happy baby, feel free to. Nice job. Take another big breath in. Big exhale out. Be okay with where you are. It's a practice. And then slowly we'll guide that right foot down to the mat. Push yourself up slightly. So left hand. And make sure that your right foot is facing forward, halfway on the mat, the length of the mat, and then really flex that left foot a lot. Push down into your right foot. Reach your right arm up. And then inhale for supported side plank. So your right foot is really pushing down. Reach your right arm up and over the head. Almost imagining like your little rainbow here. Relax your face. Breathe. Good. Lift your hips just a little bit more up. And then slowly we'll come all the way back down. Good. We'll take your hand behind you. And then you'll just flip over to your right side. Good. So finding that little cool elbow, hang out at the beach day. And then stacking your legs, just slightly take your feet more forward. Maybe you start with your left fingertips down, point your left toes, float your left leg just a little bit. And then maybe your right leg can meet. Maybe you move those left fingertips, taking your hand behind the head. Be okay that you're wobbly. Feel yourself getting stronger. Remembering what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Good. Take another full breath in. Good. Release the legs down. Good. Bend your left knee with your peace fingers and thumbs. Maybe grab a hold of your left big toe, sending that left leg high towards the sky. You can always keep it bent, knowing each side of the body is just a little different. Take another big belly breath in and out. Good. We'll bend our left knee, taking that left foot back down to the mat, pushing yourself up to your palms. Just making sure your legs are set up. Right foot is super flexed, pushing down on the right edge of the pinky toe. Left foot is pointing forward halfway the distance on the mat. Push down into your right hand. Left arm reaches back towards that right foot. And then inhale, root to rise, reach up. So pushing down through your left foot a lot, right edge of the right foot. Reach your left arm up and over the ear. Think of a rainbow. Lift your hips even more. Take another big breath in. Exhale nice and slow. We'll come all the way back down. Nice job. You can maneuver whichever way you want, making your way back to downward facing dog. Good. Breathing in, sighing it out. If you'd like to move through a flow, shifting forward, lowering all the way down, or knees, belly, chest. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing it out. Good. We'll do our last bit here. Inhale, lift your heels, shift your weight forward to plank. Now you decide how you're going to do a plank using the left hand as your base. You can drop your left knee down. You can spin to the outer edge. Maybe you find a tree plank. So side plank, right foot maybe to the right calf or left calf as you reach your right arm high. Maybe hand over the ear. Breathe. Good, and wherever you are, lift that right leg. Take your ball of the foot behind you, heel lifts, and take a wild thing. Let your head fall back, squeeze your right glute. Breathe. Big breath, big stretch, opening our heart. And then we'll make it back to plank. So taking it on that right side, right hand. Maybe drop to the knees, bend the feet down. Maybe take a side plank with tree. It's okay where you are. Lift your hips even more. Good. Float that top leg, bend the left knee. Take your ball, the left foot behind you. Edge of the right foot, wild thing. Let your head fall back. Really squeeze the left glute. Slowly we'll come back to plank pose, to down dog. Good. And then lift your heels, bend your knees. Make your way to the top of the mat, slowly coming down. Good. Extending your legs out in front of you. Good. Reaching the arms up towards the sky. Interlace your hands, and then take the hands behind the head again, elbows nice and wide. Feel rooted through your legs, feet are flexed. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lean back. Good. Inhale, we'll lift back up with a straight spine. Exhale, slowly lean it back. Good. Inhale, we'll lift up. This time, curl and round the spine. Maybe draw your elbows in, C shape of the spine. And then inhale to lift back up, elbows wide. 2 more, either variation. Inhale, use your breath to lift, relax your jaw. And then this last time, as slow as you can, all the way down. Maybe reach your arms out forward. Good, coming down to your back. Take another good morning stretch. Reach the arms overhead. Flex or point the feet. Good, and then we'll draw both knees in towards the body. Again, rock a little side to side. Good, and then we'll take your left foot down to the mat, knee to the sky, crossing your right ankle over your left thigh. Maybe just push the right thigh forward, or you can float that left leg. Interlace your hands behind the left thigh. You can extend your left leg towards the sky. Maybe rock a little bit side to side. You can stay in stillness, just making sure the shoulders are rooted, opening up here through the hips. Sending your breath there. Another big belly breath in. Good. Exhale, release our hands, release your left foot down to the mat. Slide your right thigh all the way over the left, like you're cross-legged in a chair. Push down in your left heel to take your hips a little bit to the right, and let your legs fall over to the left. You can cactus your arms or send them out to a T, looking up or taking your chin to the right shoulder. Really inflate the belly like an inner tube in the pool. As you exhale, empty it all the way out. Squeeze it empty. Another big round of breath in. Exhale, twist just a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale, we'll slowly come back to your back. Keep your thighs as they are. Just float your feet up. Flex your feet a lot. See if you can grab for the feet or the calves or the ankles and pull the feet in towards you. Your little cow ears really flex as you pull, maybe bending the elbows. Breathe. Another big breath in. Good, and then exhale, we'll release, taking the other side. Right foot will come to the mat, knee to the sky, crossing that left ankle over the right thigh. Inhale, floating that right foot up, interlacing the hands behind the right thigh. Maybe extending the right leg up towards the sky. You can rock a little side to side or really push the left thigh away with the left elbow. Good. Take one more full round of breath here. Nice. Exhale, release your hands, release that right foot down. Slide your left thigh over the right with no space. Push down in your right heel, taking your hips a little bit to the left. Let your knees fall to the right. You can look up or take your chin over towards the left side. And just breathe. Being grateful for this body, our health, each and every day. Once more, full round of breath in. And out. Good. Inhale, we'll slowly come back to our back, keeping your thighs as they are. Just float their legs up. Flex your feet a lot. Grab for the feet or the calves, whatever you can grab, and just pull them in towards the body. Head and shoulders stay down. Breathe. Once more, big breath in. Good, and then exhale, we'll untangle the legs, finding a happy baby, grabbing for the outside edges of the feet. Maybe rock all the way to one side, straighten the opposite leg, and then to the other. You can find a butterfly baby if it feels good, taking the soles of the feet together. And coming into your final resting position, Shavasana pose. You're laying down and your legs are straight. Take them even wider than the edges of the mat. Maybe try something different with the arms. They can go over the head, out to the sides, or on the body, whatever is comfortable to you. Let's take our deepest breath together on this beautiful Sunday. Breathing in. Sipping in even more, reminding us we are never stuck. There's always room to grow. And slowly empty it all the way out. Maybe finding a second exhale down at the bottom of that sludge that we hold on to. And anything touching the earth, slowly engage and push down, even in the back of the skull. Breathing in, flex, and relax. Allowing our mind to be free in this quiet space. When the body is still, the mind can be free. Each exhale, allowing the body to soften even more into the mat, into the ground. Staying here for one more minute. Without changing anything, just begin to be an observer of your breath. Following the inhale in the body. Following the exhale. Remembering to let go of things that we cannot control. Working on the best versions of ourselves. That's why you're here today in yoga, this practice. Shedding things that are no longer serving us. Opening our heart, opening our mind. Staying and remaining still, slowly deepen your next breath in. When you get to the top of the breath, sip in a little bit more, hold it in, letting it out. Slowly invite some movement to the fingertips, maybe rubbing them together. Maybe making fists with the hands, rolling out, massaging the wrists, or pointing and flexing the feet. And in your own time, taking a final good morning stretch here, reaching nice and long. Exhale, drawing your knees in, giving our body thanks. Rolling to either side. And slowly pushing up to a seat, maybe keeping the eyes closed. And when you arrive, slightly leaning back. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, send them back and down. Good, and then inhale, reach our arms high to the sky. Interlace your hands. Exhale, take the hands behind the head once more. Inhale, lift the head and heart up. Elbows nice and wide. Arch the back, belly draws in. Exhale, elbows squeeze in, chin to the chest, cat back. Allow the back to curl. Twice more. Inhale, open up through your heart, shining your light bright. Exhale, round it in. Once more. Inhale, opening your heart, inspiring those around us today to shine a little bit brighter. And then release your arms high towards the sky. Palms will come together. Lift up, look up, reach up even higher. And then exhale, drawing this love and light down to our heart center. Bowing our chin to the chest. Sealing your intention or your gratitude for the day. Thanking yourself for showing up. The light and love in me honors the light and love in each of you. Thank you so much for practicing with me and being a part of this journey. May you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday.